You're listening to The Taoist Corner by Patrick Stewart, Episode 36, The Joy of Discovering New Writers. Please join me after today's post for extra author's commentary. It's important to remember that not everything in life is about ancient texts or masters. While it is absolutely essential to learn from those who lived before us or created a movement that has lasted 1,000 years, it is imperative to live for today too. I've discovered many talented and humbling writers on my journey, but no matter how many I find, there's always more to read. Wisdom is not locked inside one philosophy, genre, or idea. Wisdom is found in all under heaven, or Tianxia in Mandarin. No religion, including Taoism, can claim to understand everything all the time, so it's essential to broaden your scope. Modern social networks are masters of clouding your vision or covering your ears, but if you take time to look, read, and listen to the world around you, you'll find kind, passionate, and terrific voices. Previously, I thanked 10 writers who made a significant impact on me, my writing, or my career. Today, I want to celebrate new members in my life. Whether it's their work, personality, or willingness to care, each of the following writers has touched my soul in the most joyous of ways. So please indulge me today as I change topics from philosophy and family to friends and thankfulness. Let's get into it. Diamond Michael Scott, the Daily Chocolate Taoist. When I first joined Substack, the platform didn't have leaderboards, and it was nearly impossible for me to find anyone else writing about Taoism. But a quick year later, I found the Daily Chocolate Taoist. The first thing I loved about his work is that he spells Taoism with a T instead of the more modern D, just like I do. Beyond the self-satirical chocolate label, as he is black, Diamond Michael's work is thought-provoking and intellectual, and it is exactly what I needed to start over again. While we may teach similar lessons or write about the same topic, each of us has a unique voice and perspective on the world. He is a kindred spirit in Tao, and I am so thankful for him. He also wrote about me recently, too. Be sure to read it over on his Substack. His writing gave me the hope that there was an audience for Taoist writing, and maybe if I rededicated myself, I could also find an audience. Chloe Hope, Death and Birds. The first Substack writer I ever subscribed to was Chloe Hope. I remember looking at the philosophy leaderboard, and the title Death and Birds immediately caught my eye. Generally, I equate birds with life, not death. The dichotomy of the two words was so interesting that I had to read it. To my surprise, Chloe gently narrates her writing with the soft, slow, eloquent tone of a truly gifted woman. I could listen to her speak all day. I joked once that it should be illegal for someone to be so talented at writing, speaking, and have a British accent all at the same time. Her tremendous talent for narration pushed me to perform my own narration, a practice I'm obviously still doing today. The other day, I was standing in my kitchen with my wife when my phone received a notification for Chloe's latest. I scared my wife by exclaiming a little too loudly, "Yay!" Shang, the Western Taoist. Another Taoist learner, but with the more common and modern D. I remember Shang as one of my first followers who really interacted with my posts, notes, and chat. I love hearing from him, whether it's an emoji, a like, or a comment. His long-form, deep, and spiritual works should not be taken lightly. I can only imagine how much time it takes him to write each post. His keen analytics and knowledge of Taoist history and culture are skills I may never match, but strive for every day. You are a bastion of Taoist wisdom and a light in my spiritual journey. Thank you for everything you do, Shang. Marcus Music. Marcus discovered me long before I found him. He told me once that he came across one of my archive pieces months before I returned, but subscribed anyway. I imported all my Medium articles, wrote a handful more, and left for a year sabbatical. As a constant reader and commentator, I'm always happy to hear from Marcus. He is a talented comedic writer, and I wish I could multiply him 10 times. We all need more humor, especially in the current political climate of the world has been thrust into. Whether it's writing about Bigfoot, writing in a tornado, or an idiot's guide to Substack, Marcus has laughs waiting for you. This man is going places, so stop by and read his latest. The Urban Monk, the Zen Journal. Zen and Taoism share a family tree, branches on the trunk of accepting life instead of always trying to control it. No one on Substack shows the wisdom of Zen quite like the Urban Monk. I know this is true because I watched his subscriber count skyrocket literally overnight. When I first discovered him, he had fewer subscribers than I did, but one day I checked again, only to find him with hundreds, now thousands more than I do. He writes very personally and connects his wisdom of Zen to his journey, much like I do. Even though we may see the world through a slightly different lens, you can always count on the Urban Monk to help you open your eyes to the fantastic world around you. Tammy Fairman, MD, Permission Slips. When I watch Tammy's live streams or read any of her work, I see a vision of how I could be in the future. She's all in, all the time. That level of authenticity is hard to find in an online world full of supposed gurus, yogis, and masters, but Tammy is the real deal. I love how she invites her viewers into her space, and I've tried to emulate it on my streams, but it never quite feels the same. She offers classes, lessons, and everything in between. I wish I could provide similar gifts too. I often think about what my spiritual journey will look like when I turn 50. My kids will have graduated from high school and moved on, but I'll still be here. I hope I'll be more like Tammy, always giving everything to everyone. Emily Roy, The Alchemy of Becoming. Emily Roy's writing on Substack is a radiant beacon for the neurodivergent and the soulfully rebellious. Emily's voice is clear, blending mysticism with raw defiance to uplift those who need it. Her ability to combine spiritual insight with cultural critique is unmatched, and I love every word. Her poetic prose challenges conformity and celebrates authenticity, and I appreciate how strong and steady her writing makes me feel. It's inspirational, even when times are hard. Emily crafts a space for the wild through essays that pulse with energy. If you need to be lifted, here's your writer. Grace Grossman, Mindful Moments. One day, I was more frustrated with my job than normal. I'm always careful about how much of my personal life I share, especially when I'm upset. I was raised never to complain out loud, so learning to let go has been difficult. However, on this particular day, I was extraordinarily angry and needed some support. Grace came to the rescue. She was firm and truthful, but kind and motivational too, a sign of a gifted individual. I watch every live stream and wish her all the best with her 2-day retreat coming up at the end of the month. I know it will be a huge success, and Grace deserves it. She has a long journey ahead of her, but with such a great start, I know she'll go far. In celebrating these writers, I'm reminded that wisdom and inspiration are not confined to ancient texts, but thrive in the voices of today. Their unique perspectives enrich my journey, proving that connection and gratitude can illuminate even the busiest modern world. Each writer, from Diamond Michael Scott to Grace Grossman, brings a distinct light to my path. Their words, humor, and authenticity remind me to stay open, listen, and cherish the vibrant community we're building together. I'm grateful for those kindred spirits who share their hearts through Substack. They inspire me to live fully in the present, to embrace diverse wisdom, and to keep writing, knowing there's always more to learn and celebrate. Hey everyone, Patrick here. I hope you take a few moments today to be thankful for the friends or family that you have around you. It's not always that we're going to have those people around us. And I've known a few of the older generation who were the last. My kid asked me if I thought one day I'd be the last of my generation. My parents and grandparents, my brothers, my wife, all gone. I would be the only one left. And that idea, I think, ran him for a loop. And it was hard for him to really understand. Keep in mind, my son is only 13. And thinking about that really makes me appreciate everyone while they're here. My mom is approaching 70. My in-laws are in their 60s. And my grandparents are mostly gone. So it's coming faster than I would want it to, for sure. So when I look around on my writing adventure and I find these people who have made impacts on my life, then I always want to make sure I take the time to say thank you, to recognize them, and to honor them by doing everything I can to really pay forward all the kindness that they've shown me. I want to do that for them in return. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a different article today. Please be sure to go to Substack and check out all 8 writers. I know you will enjoy them. They're such incredible people and they're so talented. So do yourself a favor and go read their work. Do you want to encourage others to follow the Tao? I'd appreciate any support you can provide at any level that's comfortable to you. You can support me for as little as $1 a month or $10 per year. Just go to thedaoistcorner.net/80OFF. That's 80 off. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time.